Hello and welcome to the last part of this Finale 2012 tutorial, and this will be engraving. Last time we finished inputting all the notes, all the chords to our song, so that is part 4A and 4B, and now we're ready to finish off our chart and make it look pretty. In other words, just engrave it. Put everything where it should go, the right fonts, move notes around, spacing, all that stuff. So with that said, let's go ahead and start. First thing I'm going to do is just open from our recent files. No Apple TV. And here we go. This is our file. We have the score. I am going to switch to my part. A couple of ways of doing this. Alt, Command in the Mac, and then the greater than symbol switches me from one part to another. Or you can just go here to your edit score and document, or edit part 1, and we're there. Okay, so let's start working with this. First thing I want to do is I want to go through the titles. I want to go through this second title back here, and then whose music is this, who wrote it, all that stuff. So I probably leave this one as it is. I like that, but this one I'm going to change. So to change it, I'm actually on my selection tool, double click it, and I'm inside of that box. I'm going to select all, and now I'm going to go text, font. Usually I like this Andale Mono font, and I'm going to also select the new size, which will probably be 8. That is done. I'm going to press Command U on the Mac, and what that will do is it will update the layout. Okay, so if you're on PC, you're going to go Utilities, Update Layout. And what it did is it moved this to the correct position. I still do not want it there. I want it a little bit higher, so I'm just going to click it once, and now with my arrow keys, I'm going to go up and put it exactly where I want it. I think I want it there. And let's do one more thing. I'm going to select, instead of 8, I'm going to go to 6, a little bit smaller. That's much better. Again, update the layout. That's where I want it, right there. Perfect. One other thing that I did was I was working in this chart particularly, I was working for church, so I had to include a little tagline up here. So just went to the text. This little A is your text. Double clicked and typed in the name of the church. Like that. Selected all because I don't want that font. Went to font. I went here, Academy Engraved. I like that size. Now clicked out of this box with escape. Right clicked on this box, not on that one, on this one, and edit the attributes. I want it to be center on the top header in page 1. Okay, so I'm going to leave everything as is and press OK. And now we have it on the center. Now I just need to move it up. So again, arrow keys, up, 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 up we go. And right about there. And when I look here, pretty good. So I changed already that font, made it a little bit cleaner down here. See that? Perfect. Let's keep on going. Let's go over here, words and music, same thing. Double click, select all, and let's go through our font and then size. And let's do the same for the transcribed and copied. Font there, size 6. Usually I will do this style italics, and this first one is usually on bold, so it will stay there. Pretty much that's all I'm going to do. Again, update the layout. That looks good because these chords are going to come down. So let's take care of that right now. We're going to go to our Chord Tool. I want to do it on this third staff so that you all can see it. Just going to click in here. It's going to go there. And we have 4 different arrows. If we pick the first arrow, it's going to move all the chords on the piece down. In this case, because I'm going down. So that all the chords got moved. If you picked the third triangle here, it's only going to move this staff. See how that works? So undo that. I've got the chords exactly as I want them. Perfect. And now this looks much cleaner here. See that? Let's continue now on text for now. So I'm going to go all the way, well, yeah, I'm going to go all the way down. Not like that, page down. And I'm going to go in here. Select all. Same font. Same size. We have that. Okay? I don't have the copyright information, so as soon as I get it, or in our CCLI license as well, I'll put them in there. So that will come later. I did not have it in there either. Perfecto. Okay. One more text thing. Let's go to the second page. And let's do the header here. I won't let go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some things. So I'm going to press spacebar. And I'm going to press the key just right above your return with the shift. And it's going to give me this weird looking character. It's not going to be like that when we change the font. It's going to be a straight line down. Then I'm going to press space. I'm going to go to text, insert. I want the part score name there. So press that. I'm going to go space, insert that character again, space, P dot as in page, and then I'm going to go insert page number. Okay? Now I'm going to select all of that, and once again, text font, styles plain, 6. And as you can see, it gave us that character, that line down. Okay? I'm going to go into this page number, just select it, delete it. Update the layout. And usually that could stay there. I like it on the right side. So attributes again, instead of center to the right, I'm going to press OK. And it's going to go there. So pretty much that's all that I'm going to do for text. Now let's go look at some other things. Part 1. We do not need this part 1 here. We need this to say rhythm. So we need to go Documents, Manage Parts. We need to go here where it says Part 1, Edit Part Definition, Edit Part Name. We're going to click in here, and now we're going to type our rhythm, because this is our master rhythm chart. Press OK, press OK. That changed, and it also made it change here. Rhythm. Perfect. Let's keep on going. So this is too close, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to grab it, I'm going to push it up a little bit. And on this other chart, you see it, I had it all the way with this treble clef. So if I want to do that, I'll just grab it with the mouse, pull it down there. So that's another way of doing that. Now let's move on. This letter A, usually I like the letters to be on this side of the margin, right next to the staff. That's the way I prefer them. Some people like them over here. I prefer to see them there so that I could use some text on the top. So what we have to do is just, again, grab the letter with your mouse, click it, put it where you want it. Grab it, put it with your mouse wherever you want it. You need to be on your selection tool for that. So again, all we're doing is grab this one. We're grabbing the letter, putting it where it goes. Grabbing, putting it here. Again, on this one. Again, in here. Let's see, any others? Yes, we have a letter C. Let's grab it, put it where it goes. Make this a little smaller. Let me go up. Huh, perfect. Now I can see that all these boxes are okay. Verse, chorus, that's okay. I don't have slashes here, so let's see what happened there. Sometimes we need to add them. So just select here, staff tool, S for slashes. We're done. Then this box can come up. Again, grab it. Arrow keys would do the trick. Now we have a 2-measure staff here. A couple of ways of treating this. Sometimes I like to do this and just have my 2 measures like that. Put that drum fill up in here. And then we can continue reading down. It's one way that I've done it. Sometimes just leaving them like that also works. In this case, I'm going to leave them like this because I have them the same way in the intro. So it's sort of telling me something there. And now moving on. This is where it's all in. I'm going to leave that. Let's see. We're going to leave that. No, we had slashes there, so let's change. And I actually do like showing the D sus here. sus4 to the 3 to the C. So I'm going to leave that measure like that. So changing a couple things. Let's move this all in up. This drum fill can come actually a little bit down. So now we're just making it easy for reading. Oh, we have forgotten that H. Let's go to the second page. Chorus is fine. Its dynamic should be up. Drum fill should be over there. Could also be there, but usually we put them up here. See how I did that? Yeah. And correct. Move this forte up. Move this at B3. Perfect. Okay, and one other thing that we've done before, it's select all and do Command 4, which will fix the spacing in your parts. All this type of spacing between. I was just doing that to check if I needed to fix anything else here. I don't. So I talked to you about on tutorial 4 what I was going to do with this ending. So I'm going to double click the ending. I'm going to get the number, which I know it's down there. And I'm going to push it up there so that now it's cleaner to see it with the chords inside of the ending. Then I'm going to push this D sus inside there, and it's going to be so much cleaner now to read. See? So I also think that I'm missing something here because it makes a little bit sense as I'm reading it now. If we're going to a piano only here, I bet coming from the forte, this should be a decrescendo once we hit this. So let's add it. Staff tool, get our tool for decrescendo. I'm going to take it right there, put it on towards the key change, move it a little bit, and I'm going to add a new dynamic here. Go to my dynamics. Probably go with to piano when we get there. Let's move this a little bit to the side. Remember, we move everything with our selection tool. Okay. Ooh, that looks really good. Okay. So we kept on all this. Now we have a little problem here. A over C sharp and the C sharp minor. They're on top of each other. So the way I fixed it before was I moved one chord up and work one chord down to the side. Let's do the same thing here. I'm going to take the C sharp minor, just click it, and now again arrows, move it to the side, and then we can move this one a little bit up, sort of making it a little bit cleaner to read. Okay, all we're doing in engraving is making it cleaner. so that we could read it easier. Let's fix that as well in there. Let's bring this drums in a little bit down. If we put it up here, then we'll need to create more space between these two. So that's the reason I kept it down there. Pretty sure I did. Yeah. Have a little bit more space there. Okay, so let's continue. This chorus looks good. Drums in. It continues. There's no double bar here. And I was wondering why I had added this G in here. And as a matter of fact, I am going to take it out because even though I also had it in my original, I don't think we need this here. This letter here makes no sense since the ending is about to happen. So to take it out, it's very simple, and Final is very intelligent. It's going to change our next letter. So we're just going to click it, press delete. That became G now. Saw that? And now it's a little bit cleaner. Chart continues, music continues down. Decrescendo, the band's going to hold. Let's move that up a little bit. They hold there. A over E, E, double bar. And this is our ending. We had a decrescendo, so why not come back in here with another dynamic so that we know where we stand. Piano continues, and this is again piano. And now the only last thing that we have to work on is this bird's eye against that D sus2. I've seen it done this way, where the chord moves up. Looks great. That way. The other way, the way I chose to do it was I'm undoing, moving the chord. So all I'm doing is pressing undo. And it's going to turn black. There it is. I'm going to grab the bird's eye and I'm going to press my down arrow until it moves down. And there it is. Just going to set it where I want it. And that's how we get it. My friends, that is the end of this tutorial in engraving. So we now have it perfectly where we want it. Everything, all the letters, all the little boxes, our fills, our chords, and we can actually read it. I really hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Again, you can leave your comments, questions here in YouTube, also on the website www.jorgesilvestrini.com. You can reach me via email, me@jorgesilvestrini.com. You can DM me or message me on Twitter at jsilvestrini. I'm going to ask you to please subscribe to the YouTube channel because I'm going to keep on making some more videos for you about the main three tools I use: Finale 2012, Ableton Live Suite 9, and Pro Tools, now Pro Tools 11. So keep an eye for those. I'm making new tutorials for all these three software, as well as making tutorials in Spanish. So hope you really are enjoying this. Let me know what works, what doesn't work, and how can I help you. I will see you soon on the next tutorial. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.